Dia dos. That's day 2 in Espanol. All right, I'm gonna do some weightlifting just to start working technique. The muscle cleans, since hinging not awesome yesterday, let's just take these from the very high hang, so right from the hip. Just working with an empty bar, some super lightweight. I just want to get the turnover happening again, so working on that turnover from the high pull into the front rack. So fast elbows, punching through, letting the bar land on the shoulders, not in the hands. So just 3 sets of 10 muscle cleans. Again, we'll do these from the high hang. So let's put that in there. High hang muscle cleans. And then your overhead squat walk. I have a video for this, but essentially you're going to grab a barbell, you're going to put some bands on the end of the barbell, and you're going to put some like 2.5, 5 pound change plates on those bands, and you're going to put the barbell overhead like you're in an overhead squat position, and then you're just going to walk. You're going to walk about 100 feet, trying to keep the bar stable, keep the ribs down as I'm going through here. So this will just work that shoulder stability, and also our overhead position, and also our midline position. So just take it slow. It's not a race. The bands will add a ton of instability, so actually typically the slower, more controlled you go, the easier this movement is, or the better this movement is. You don't want to be swinging all over the place when you go through those. So there is a video for that, so check it out. Let me know if you have questions. Even to just start with like a 35-pound bar, or if they have a 15-pound or like a 10-kilo training bar, you could start there and then work up with the bar. You don't have to put a ton of weight overhead with these. So let me know if you have questions on the setup for that. Your shrimp squats, it's 5 on each leg, so 1 leg is forward, 1 leg is back. If 2 kettlebells is tough, which I don't think it will be, but if it is, you can just do a goblet. So 1 kettlebell, but I think 2 kettlebells. And you can start with like 18 or like 26-pound kettlebells. You don't have to go crazy with the weights on these. This is good unilateral strength for pistols. And then 50 meters each of a banded single arm farmer's carry. So similar to above, except now I'm going to take a band, I'm going to wrap it around the handle of the kettlebell, and then I'm going to grab the band. So probably using like the green, like a thicker band, so I can get a good meaty grip around the band. But same thing, controlled here. I'm preventing anti-rotation, so I'm not leaning over to one side, keeping my shoulders square. And let's go 50 meters on each arm for that. 3 total sets with those guys. Your Metcon today. Each station is 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest / transition. So you have wall balls, ring rows, burpees to the plate. I'm gonna let you set the height on the ring rows today. God damn it. The height on the ring rows. So if you want to go elevated, go elevated. If you want to keep your feet on the ground, keep your feet on the ground. But mark your feet so you go back to the same spot for all 4 rounds. If you do keep your feet on the ground, I want you to put a little chalk mark to where your heels are, so you go back to the same spot every time. Your burpees to the plate, I'm just going to go down, hit my burpee behind the plate, so I'm looking at the plate as I go down to the ground, then I jump up, then I jump up to the plate, then I go back down. So burpees to the plate. Again, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 4 total rounds. So alternate. 1 round is wall balls, ring rows, burpees, then you repeat that 4 times today. Record your reps. Record reps. Successory work, I did add this guy today, tall kneeling wall slide. So similar to what we've been doing, but now you're in a kneeling position, so a little bit more focus on keeping my rib cage down. So yeah, a little bit more focus on that stability piece and keeping in that hollow position. So in addition to that shoulder extension, I'm also getting the midline engaged. So since we're feeling like the shoulders are getting a little better, but maybe the core, the back isn't, then I want to start implementing some more back stuff, because I think maybe I've been focused a little more heavily on the shoulders, and maybe that's why we're seeing a little bit more progression with the shoulders. But also waiting to see your what your PT says. But anyway, there's a video for the wall slide, video for the overhead squat walk, for shrimp squats. and your Pallof press, but we've been doing those for the past couple weeks. That's it, dude. That's all I got. We'll talk to you.